Unbelievable places that actually exist. People who travel frequently might believe that they have seen a great deal already. We're not here to disappoint you, but in this video, we will show you some places that people cannot believe actually exist. There are places in the world that are so incredible, it's hard to believe they really exist. While some of these are strange, exotic, and even terrifying, others are so charming that they seem like they could only be found in fairy tale books and fantasies. Our world is full of wonders, that new, unusual places and beautiful nature are discovered every day. Here are unbelievable places that actually exist. Number 20. Crooked Forest, Poland. There is a peculiar forest near the Polish village of Gryfino, where every tree is bent at its base. It has been named the Crooked Forest. The pine trees grow sharply northward at a 90-degree bend from the base, but then they curve back to grow straight up into the sky. These trees can reach 50 feet in height and are generally healthy, despite the strange curves that bend 3 to 9 feet sideways at their bases. Numerous theories have been proposed to explain the mystery, but none of them have been proven by convincing proof. Some speculate that the trees grew in a curved northward direction due to a special gravitational pull in this location. But this theory does not withstand elementary scientific examination, since gravity pulls objects downward, not in a curved manner. Number 19. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The largest salt flat in the world, Salar de Uyuni, is situated in Bolivia's southwest, close to the Andes mountain range's crest. Salar de Uyuni has extraordinary and breathtaking scenery. A thin coating of water that blankets the flat during the rainy season creates a stunning mirror-like effect that reflects the sky above. Here, you can walk over the shallow flat with the sky above and below. Along with its natural beauty, Salar de Uyuni is a well-liked spot for adventure tourism, drawing tourists who want to experience the nearby landscapes on foot, by bike, or in 4x4 vehicles. Additionally, nearby hotels made completely of salt are available for guests to stay in. Number 18. Underwater Waterfalls, Mauritius. Situated near Le Morne, Brabant, on Mauritius's southwest coast, the breathtaking underwater waterfall appears to be an optical illusion. The illusion is caused by sand and silt sediments moving under the influence of strong underwater currents. Since it's difficult to see the underwater waterfall from the shore, the only way to truly appreciate its exceptional beauty is from above. For this reason, many people prefer to view the underwater waterfall from a seaplane or a helicopter, making it possible for some truly unique photos that truly capture the essence of the waterfall. Number 17. Waitomo Gloworm Caves, New Zealand. Known as one of New Zealand's best natural attractions, take a boat ride through the Gloworm Grotto, marvel at thousands of magical glowworms, and become part of over 130 years of cultural and natural history. You'll find thousands of glowworms hanging peacefully above your heads, forming a magnificent bioluminescent cosmos. Discover an ancient world 30 million years in the making, and marvel at Mother Nature's light display as you glide silently through the starry wonderland of the Gloworm Grotto. Experience the serene ambiance as you enter this galaxy of tiny living lights. Number 16. Stone Forest, Madagascar. Did you know Madagascar is home to the world's largest stone forest? Because of its rich biodiversity, Madagascar is very famous among scientists. According to experts, 90% of Madagascar's species are endemic. That means they can only be found there. A particular region of the island is renowned for its distinct geology and biological variety. Tsingy de Bemaraha National Park, which is situated on the western coast of the island, is home to a staggering variety of animals, as well as some of the planet's most unusual landscapes. Often referred to as the Stone Forest, this expansive limestone structure is made up of thousands of sharp towers that reach hundreds of feet into the sky, divided by slot canyons that can be anywhere from a few inches wide to the width of a city street. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Number 15. Marble Caves, Chile. If stepping inside an all-marble bathroom in a posh Italian hotel gives you goosebumps, just wait until you see Chile's marble caves. The caves are a shining example of Mother Nature's artistry, hidden on South America's third-largest freshwater lake. Take to the waters of General Carrera Lake on a kayak and explore grottos sculpted into marble cathedrals by the elements. Paddle through marble-veined arches and tunnels and alongside twisted columns, all glimmering in blue hues reflected from the glacial water. Over millennia, wind-driven waves slapping against rocks slowly washed away the soft stone exterior, carving chasms and exposing smooth surfaces of solid marble.
Number 14. The Wave, Arizona. The Wave, also known as North Coyote Buttes, is an amazing rock formation. It is located on the border of Arizona and Utah. The Wave looks like an undulating orange and pink landscape, a nature-made work of art rivaling like a masterpiece. The formation is well known among hikers and photographers for its colorful, undulating forms and the difficult hike required to reach it, due to the fragile nature of the formation and the large number of people wishing to visit it. Because of its delicate ecosystem and the difficult hike necessary to reach the Wave, visitors must have a permit to visit it. Hiking to the Wave along the Arizona and Utah border is one of the most sought-after adventures in the American Southwest. Number 13. Dalal, Ethiopia. Ethiopia's Dalal is an ideal example of nature's amazing yet harsh side. Situated in the center of the Afar Triangle, the location is unique due to its surreal scenery and intense heat. Additionally, it is the planet's hottest inhabited area. Dalal is a fascinating and difficult destination to visit because of its distinctive geological characteristics and severe temperature. But can you imagine yourself living here? However, some people genuinely live in Dalal. This geological phenomenon has given birth to a surreal landscape surrounded with bright and vibrant hot springs, acidic pools, and salt formations. The volcano is surrounded by hot springs and fumaroles that release a variety of minerals and glass. Sulfur, potash, salt, and other minerals contribute to the vibrant hues of yellow, green, and red that paint the landscape, making Dalal look like an artist's palette set in the midst of a desolate desert. Number 12. Kbdal, Norway. Norway's breathtaking natural features are the highlight of its appeal. Occasionally, it's the vast fjords, and other times, it's the aurora borealis. But things take an interesting turn when it's a single rock that's pulling all the tourists in. One of Norway's special tourist destinations is Kbdal. Tucked between two cliffs, this rock is extremely popular. People even form a queue to get their photos taken at this exciting spot. To reach Kbdal, the large rock, you have to travel to Kjerag Mountain in Sandnes, Rogaland County. Tucked between two cliffs is a 5 cubic meter glacial deposit. Those who enjoy pushing their limits and taking breathtaking pictures are unaffected by the fact that the rock is suspended over a 984-meter chasm. Number 11. Rainbow Water, Colombia.
One of Colombia's most amazing natural wonders is the Caño Cristales, which is also known as the Crystal Channel. The riverbed is tinted with shades of yellow, green, blue, black and red, giving the waterhole and nearby rapids a surreal liquid rainbow appearance. This phenomenon is also known as the River of Five Colours. The river also has lovely rapids and waterfalls, as well as circular depressions. These are referred to as giants' kettles and are created by large, deep trenches in hard rock. The vibrantly coloured water dropping and whirling in the pits is like nothing you've ever seen. Number 10. Turquoise Ice, Lake Baikal, Russia. The ice formations of Russia's Lake Baikal take the meaning of crystal clear to a new level. Lake Baikal has some of the cleanest, healthiest water conditions on Earth. When the lake freezes during winter, large shards of transparent ice form. When reflected by the sunlight, they appear a gem-like turquoise colour. The frozen lake isn't all it looks. It's sturdy too. The ice sheet can measure up to 2 metres thick. You can even drive over it. Sometimes nature likes to mess with our heads by presenting natural occurrences too surreal to be true, yet they are. Keep an eye out.
Number 9. Gates of Hell, Turkmenistan.
The Dabazar gas crater is a large crater in the Karakum Desert in north-central Turkmenistan, where thousands of flames fueled by seeping natural gas have been burning for decades. The flaming crater's sights and sounds are frightening enough that local people call it the door to hell or the gates of hell. Each dancing flame marks the spot where natural gas emerges from the walls, from the floor, or from the talus piles within the crater. When the natural gas emerges, oxygen in the atmosphere causes it to burst into flames. People approaching the crater hear the sound of the flames and feel heat that is too intense to stand at some points along the crater's edge.
Number 8. The Eye of Sahara, Mauritania. The Riche structure, often referred to as the Eye of the Sahara, is a geological structure situated in the Sahara Desert in a short distance from Mauritania. This singular, recognizable landmark is a huge, round building with an area of almost 30 miles. The title, Eye of the Sahara, comes from the structure's symmetrical pattern and concentric rings, which make it appear, from above, like a massive bullseye. Although locals have probably known about the Eye of the Sahara for generations, space research has brought the phenomenon to the attention of people around the world. Astronauts initially believed it might be a crater caused by a meteorite impact when they first saw it from space. Nevertheless, more investigation uncovered its actual geological composition. Number 7. Prismatic Springs, USA.
The world's first national park, Yellowstone National Park, was established in 1872 to conserve the region's great wildlife, untamed beauty, and numerous geysers, hot springs, and other thermal zones. Yellowstone is perched over a massive hotspot where molten rock from the mantle is rising to the surface. As a result, the park has around 10,000 geysers and hot springs, which is half of all geothermal phenomena known to exist in the world.
Number 6. Naka Mine, Mexico. Now known as the Cave of Crystals, it lies hidden 290 meters below the surface, with a silver, zinc, and lead-rich mountain rising to the top. Researchers from all over the world have been drawn to the underground chamber since the mining company discovered it. Attracted by its unique beauty and scientific mystique, people are visiting it every day. Massive crystals can grow to lengths of more than 36 feet, straight out of science fiction. It is thought that some of the biggest crystals weigh as much as 55 tons. Researchers believe that the largest crystal inside the cave has been growing for over 500,000 years.
Number 5. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. The Great Blue Hole is a giant marine sinkhole off the coast of Belize. This nearly perfect sphere of deep blue abyss was formed after a series of glacial and interglacial periods that started over 2.5 million years ago and is still happening. During these periods, ice sheets appear, expanding and contracting. The area is part of the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, which is a World Heritage Site of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. In short, this very blue, very round hole is almost too gorgeous.
Number 4. White Desert, Egypt. Egypt's kookiest natural wonder is White Desert National Park, out in the Western Desert, just south of Bahariya Oasis. Here, surreally shaped chalk pinnacles and huge boulders loom over the desert plateau, creating a scene that looks like icebergs have found themselves stranded amid a landscape of sand. This highly scenic environment looks like something out of a science fiction movie and is a favorite destination for 4WD desert trips and overnight camping, which are both easiest organized in Bahariya Oasis. For desert fans and adventurers, this is the ultimate weird playground, while anybody who's had their fill of temples and tombs will enjoy this spectacular natural scenery. Number 3. Reverse Waterfall, India. There are many mysterious locations on Earth that humans haven't yet had the chance to explore. The waterfall located in Nanaghat, Maharashtra, which is one of the several that has been found in India but is still not well known to the tourists. Nanaghat is a place located in the western Ghats of Maharashtra, near Junnar, in Pune. It is located about 3 hours from Mumbai. It's a mysterious mountain with a waterfall that flows the other way. And how does that happen? Well, the reverse waterfall phenomenon results from too much airflow in that direction, which blows backwards against the water's flow and gives the impression that the water is falling and rising against gravity. Number 2. Petrifying Well, England. Ever wanted to turn your little teddy bear into stone? Well, it turns out many people do, and it is possible. For those curious, petrification is a geological process where minerals deposit over things and then turn to stone over thousands of years. Here, it won't take thousands of years for things to turn to stone because the water here is rich in minerals. One of the favorite things to do around here is to place some everyday objects in the well. And over time, the dripping water will cover these objects with mineral deposits, thus turning them into stone. It takes just a few months for a stuffed toy to get petrified. You can take a stone souvenir home with you from the gift shop. Number 1. Avatar Mountains, China.
Zhangjiajie National Park is located in the central eastern area of China, in the Wuling Yuan Scenic Area, which features multiple protected areas. The collective Wuling Yuan area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park is probably the most coveted part of the area. The park is composed of dense forest, deep ravines, deep canyons, unusual peaks, caves and pillar-like rock formations blanketed throughout the park. These pillar rock formations are what the park is renowned for around the world. The landscapes created by the mountains, pillar rock formations, dense forest and clouds are the epitome of Chinese landscapes that inspire so many different types of artwork.